What is this? Just mixing shit up. Oh, come on.
Obviously super high level guy, so that's exactly what I expected. I've been known Paddy like at least 10 years. I've seen him fight enough to know what he's all about. He's very, very good. I would say I'm impressed, but I was impressed anyway. That's what I was expecting.
Then pull the couple down. Wait, not gonna get a community. Well, try and line it up. Be stuck moving hand up, moving it up.
These Christians will go
Tom Aspinall has officially teamed up with Paddy Pimblett in training, and fans are buzzing with one big question. Who is Tom getting ready for? Is it the long-delayed showdown with John Jones, or a potential war with Francis Ngannou? Either way, the heavyweight champ is fully locked in, and his camp is already showing signs that something big is brewing.
Nice work.
We can take that down, we can.
I'm in the range where like don't even have the option to go low because I'm so big. I don't like loads of body fat.
No, I'm fit. Yeah, fucking hell, I don't have to. Fucking hell, bam bam shoot that. It's like over 300 pounds, isn't it? That's what happens when you do shivvies for a lot, isn't it? 200 pounds? Yeah. Well, what? No, we're doing it. Put it down again. I'll show you what I'm doing. All fat. Everything fat. Don't know what fat is anymore.
Tom Aspinall isn't someone who waits around hoping things will fall into place. If there's one thing clear throughout his rise in the heavyweight division, it's that he never sits still. This training camp is proof. Even without an official opponent announced, Tom is pushing full speed ahead. And with Paddy Pimblett now by his side, things have gotten even more intense. From the moment you step into the gym, it's clear that it's all business doms. Sparring sessions are no joke. He's been going rounds with fighters who match his size and strength, throwing fast combos and slipping counters like a welterweight. There's no easing in. These are hard rounds. You can hear the sound of leather smacking flesh, and the occasional coach shouting instructions as Tom keeps the pressure on. Every round looks and feels like a real fight.
1 minute left. Go.
30 seconds, right?
Hey, let's go. Wait, down, she down, and oh, jump.
Me and Paddy have known each other for a long time, but that's actually the first time we trained together, so it was good. He's obviously a very high level guy himself. Good stuff, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, nice sweat on, lad. Probably what I needed at the minute. Sweat, yeah.
Then there's the shadow boxing. It's not just a warm-up for Tom, it's a rhythm drill. He moves with intent, light on his feet, eyes locked forward, working angles and striking combos over and over. It's clear he's focused on tightening every aspect of his movement. The way he flows through different positions shows just how much time he's spent drilling these motions into muscle memory. Let's talk about grappling, something often overlooked in heavyweights, but not with Tom. He's rolling hard on the mats, chaining submissions and improving control from both top and bottom positions. He's not just defending, he's constantly attacking, working through scrambles and takedown drills with high-level partners. Paddy joins in for these sessions too, pushing Tom to keep up with his slick jiu-jitsu and fast-paced transition.
First session back from holiday.
Yeah. Done a few runs on holiday, but
Nice start, Tom.
I was playing water polo most days. Water polo was getting competitive in the tour, lad. Very competitive. So yeah. First life for everything. I'm 18, I've done it in like 2 weeks.
At first glance, Paddy and Tom might seem like an odd pairing. One's a loud, high-energy lightweight, and the other, a calm, explosive heavyweight, but when they train together, it just works. Paddy brings a creative, unpredictable style that forces Tom to adapt on the fly, while Tom provides a strong, disciplined mindset that sets the tone for the entire gym. Together, they push each other, and you can feel the energy building every single day.
Surprised. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Especially because I was at Chandler's fight, his previous fight in New York when he fought Charles Oliveira. And there was some talks about him fighting Paddy at the time. And I remember watching from the perspective that he's going to fight Paddy. And I was thinking, Paddy's on a different level to this guy. And showed it. It's good. Really good performance. And
Heavy bag sessions have been brutal. Tom's throwing full combinations, mixing in knees and elbows, and ending every round with a burnout, punching the bag until the timer runs out. There's no slacking. He's training like he's already signed a contract for a 5-round war. His power looks insane, but what stands out most is his pace for a heavyweight. Tom moves like a middleweight, and he's making sure his conditioning matches that intensity.
Go! 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 Go!
On top of all that, there's the running long distance runs in the morning and sprints in the afternoon. He's doing it all, whether it's hill work, treadmill sprints, or even the 40-yard dash, pushing his lungs and legs to the limit. Then, there's strength and conditioning, where he's focused on explosive lifts, resistance training, and mobility drills to stay powerful without sacrificing flexibility.
Oh, I'm in the NFL. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's alright, isn't it?
Very good. Do you want to do one more?
This kind of training isn't just about staying ready, it's about building towards something. Tom said it himself. He hasn't been preparing for one specific fighter. He's been training to improve across the board. That's what happens when you've spent the last year in limbo. He didn't know who or when he'd be fighting, but that didn't stop him. He was in the gym twice a day, every day, getting better. And that's what separates him from the rest.
Oh, it's got up. Oh, it's got up, yeah, it's got up. Yeah, perfect.
When it comes to John Jones, it's clear Tom is over it. He even joked that Jones is outliving his best life in Thailand while the division sits on pause. And honestly, he's not wrong. Tom pointed out that if it were anyone else holding up the title this long, they'd have been stripped by now. He's not bitter, just fed up. The waiting, the questions, the speculation, it's all been exhausting, and at this point, he's moved on mentally. He wants to fight, not talk, he admitted. The last 6 months were frustrating, not because of injury or lack of effort, but because nothing was happening. No opponent, no plan, no timeline, and for someone who loves fighting as much as Tom does, that's the worst kind of punishment. He didn't get into this sport for money or titles. Those things are nice, sure, but at his core, Tom just loves to fight. That's what drives him. That's what keeps him in the gym, even when there's no date and no name on the contract.
John. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That old one. Living his best life, mate, in Thailand. So everybody reaches the sell-by date, don't they? Everybody's got a time limit. He's reached it, and we move on.
I reckon anyone else in that position would have been through. I was talking to Adam Capital about it the other week.
Yeah,
seen it. Jumped to it now.
It obviously wasn't annoying at the time, but it's all in the past now. We're moving forward. Everything's good. We can get fighting again. And I just want to get fighting, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck shit, you're getting asked about that, you know.
It's it's not the best. You know what? It's better now because I do know what's going on a little bit, and I am going to fight soon, so that's nice. But for like the last kind of 6 months, I just not know what's going on. Do you know what the worst bit is? Like, you know this yourself, it's like money, fame, titles, rankings, all that aside, I just love fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
I just like fighting people. That's what I got into it for. I didn't get into it really for anything else. All the other stuff is just like nice to have on top. I want to be the best fighter I can be. Love it. I'm in the gym every day.
It's even more in that case when you're the reigning heavyweight champion of the world and you've got someone holding.
It is crazy. It is a crazy situation, but there's a lot of politics in the UFC at the top level. It's just like, my hands suddenly about it.
What's the last 6 months training been then? Like, been just in limbo? Have you been training to specifically fight Jones?
No, I've just been. You know what? That's actually one of the positives that's come out of it is when you've got a fight, you're training for a guy, aren't you? You're training for one guy. I've just been training to get better, which is great. Do you know what I mean? I've been like improving and that. I'm someone who's in the gym constantly anyway. Like I'll train twice a day if I've got a fight or not. Obviously the intensity increases if I do have a fight soon.
And then there's Francis Ngannou's name that keeps floating around. Even though he's currently focused on boxing and the PFL, there's always a chance he returns for one big UFC fight. And if that happens, Tom's name will be at the top of the list. It's a matchup fans would love to see. Raw knockout, power versus speed, technique, and movement. It would be the ultimate test for both fighters, and Tom knows it. That's why he's staying ready for anyone, whether it's Jon Jones, Francis Ngannou, or a new challenger altogether. Tom Aspinall isn't waiting anymore. He's building, improving, and evolving. With Paddy pushing him in camp, and a fire still burning inside, the heavyweight champ looks more dangerous than ever.
News there will be an announcement, and just stick around and you'll see.
And what about Francis Ngannou? You having him? You want some?
I've said plenty times, the rain is really coming down on us here. The day that I start ducking out of fights, turning opponents down and stuff like that is the day that I'm going to retire. So, as I've always said, and you can ask any promoter I've ever worked with, any guys at the UFC, I'll fight anyone, I'll fight anytime, and I'll fight anywhere. Never turn down a fight in my life, never will. The day that I start thinking about turning down fights is the day that I'll...
Just as fans have been wondering what's next, UFC President Dana White finally addressed the elephant in the room. When asked about the Jon Jones situation and the possibility of bringing Francis Ngannou back for a potential clash, Dana didn't dance around the subject. He made one thing clear: it's Tom Aspinall's fight. This isn't just a placeholder title defense. Dana said they've been in talks with Tom for a long time, and this matchup is his. The UFC knows Tom has been putting in the work and sitting in that holding pattern long enough. At this point, it's not about convincing Francis or John to show up. It's about giving Tom
this Jon Jones thing is what a lot of people are talking about. I wonder, is there anything that PFL or Francis could do to make that a realistic option for you guys, or are you fully focused on Aspinall?
Yeah, it's Aspinall's fight. We've been talking to this kid forever about it, and it's his fight. So you can't make people fight. If John doesn't want to fight, you can't make him fight. We can try to make him fight. You can throw things out that inspire him to want to fight, but
Dana didn't sugarcoat it, he straight up said, "You can't make people fight." And that says it all. If Jon Jones isn't interested, the UFC can't force his hand. No matter how many headlines or big paychecks are on the line, they can try to motivate him with big names and big moments. But if Jon's not biting, they'll move, and that's exactly what's happening now. Tom Aspinall is the active, hungry champion. He's healthy, he's ready, and he's not waiting around on someone else's timeline. With Dana White backing him, the wheels are finally turning, and the UFC is making it clear. It's time for Tom to headline a major fight, whether it's a unification bout or something even bigger. But it's not just Dana supporting Tom, even Daniel Cormier has entered the conversation, and his take adds another layer. Recently, DC broke down the Jon Jones situation, and you can tell he's over it too. The delays, the back and forth, the tweets, the drama, it's all starting to wear thin, even for veterans of the fight game. Cormier made a powerful point. If you're the greatest, then you fight the next guy. That's how every great champion has built their legacy, by stepping up, not stepping aside. But right now, Jon Jones is doing the opposite, trying to stay in control without actually stepping into the octagon. While the next wave, led by Tom Aspinall, is rising fast.
Who acted like this in their final chapter. Show me someone who refused to play it forward. In terms of playing it forward, I think he means go and fight the next guy. And if you get past the next guy, then it's still your time. But if you don't get past the next guy, as with every other thing in sports, there's always a moment where the new breed kind of comes in and they surpass the old breed. Jon Jones knows that better than anybody. He has surpassed the new breed and the old breed multiple times over the course of his career.
And Tom Aspinall is that next wave. He's not just another name in the rankings. He's the interim champion who's crushed everyone put in front of him. He's the guy who trains relentlessly, doesn't wait around, and is ready to prove himself against the best if only the best would show up. Even Cormier said that Jon is making a mockery of his own legacy by not passing the torch properly. Yes, Jon has beaten legends from every era, but greatness isn't just about what you've done in the past, it's about whether you're willing to face the future. And right now, the future is Tom Aspinall.
Of all time. He's beaten everybody. He went through the old guard, meaning he went through Vitor, he went through Shogun, he went through Rampage. He literally put all those guys in the rearview mirror, and then he moved on, and he hit Rashad, and then he hit Gustafsson, who was a new guy. Then he hit me, who was a new guy. Then he hit Anthony Schmidt, who's a new guy, and Thiago Santos, and Dominic Reyes. He hit them all. He put everybody back. Then he goes to heavyweight, beat Cyril. Then he went and put the old guard back with Stipe. He's beaten all of them. He's been constantly pushing back that next wave of challenger. There's one more wave. Because no matter how many times you've done it before, there's a real possibility that at some
No matter how many times you've done it before, there's always a moment when the game catches up, and that moment might be now. Tom Aspinall isn't asking for handouts or waiting for the UFC to force anything. He's in the gym every single day, sparring, grappling, shadowboxing, grinding his way toward that next big opportunity. He's earned it, and more voices in the MMA world are saying the same thing. Whether it's Jon Jones or someone else, Tom's ready. But if Jon wants to go out as the true GOAT, it's time to step in and face the new king in waiting. If he doesn't, the moment might just pass him by. Let us know in the comments. Is Jon Jones protecting his legacy or running from the next?